Hey guys, I'm going to try to do this video today. It's been a while since I've made a whisper video or soft speaking video, so I figured I would give it a try. It's very windy outside, so you might hear some of that because we're right by a window. And my animals are being kind of hyperactive this evening, so hopefully that's not too bothersome for you, and hopefully you can hear me okay. As per things I've said in other videos, I do not have an ASMR microphone. I only have the microphone that is on my camera, so I don't know how well it's picking my voice up right now. But anyways, this is Mary Claire April 2015 spring magazine, and I have not read it yet or looked at it at all, so I figured I could look at it on camera and do some comments and things. So let's get started. So I don't know why we have like a double cover going on here. It's kind of odd. And this is going to be filled with ads, I'm sure. Sorry, my dog is in my lap and he had to adjust himself to a more comfortable position. So we've got Louis Vuitton, David Yurman, I've never heard of that. Hope you can see this okay. Anti-aging rapid response booster by some brand I've never heard of in Switzerland. That's kind of strange. Oh, who's that? Does anyone know who this is? I don't say it because I think she looks good. I say it because she looks odd. That's kind of mean. We have Ralph Lauren and Amazon.com ad. Never seen one of those. And table of contents. Lancome, I think that's how you pronounce it. Never bought their makeup before. I'm not sure how good it is, but looks like they have given me a sample to try. So I might do that. What is this? This is a dual finish multitasking powder and foundation in one. That would be convenient if it actually works. More table of contents. L'Oreal Power Violet hair color. H&M. I like her, that actress. She's in House, I think, and some other things. She's in that new scary movie. I can't remember what it's called. And Sephora. I wish we had one of those here. And a perfume sample for Chanel. Michael Kors, I think it's how you pronounce it. I could be butchering these names so horribly. That wind is picking up outside. seen this ad before. I think it's really pretty. It's more makeup, L'Oreal. This is interesting. What you think about your money. Did you pick your career based on the salary? No, I'm doing what I love, 53%. You win the lottery, the first thing you do is, 70% said pay off my debts. How did you make your first dollar? 50% said babysitting. I worked at Domino's. What are you saving up for? 36% said real estate down payment. That's pretty interesting. Those are thick pages. I'm not sure why they don't have anything on them of use. Neutrogena hydration. I like Neutrogena. There's a dog barking outside now. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. Here's a new Maybelline mascara. Lash Sensational. I just got that new mascara called Bloom, I think. I can't remember if it's Maybelline or L'Oreal. I'm not sure. But I really, really like it. And there's a Precise eyeliner. So many options of makeup to choose from nowadays. Some Guess sunglasses. Oh wow, those shoes. I could never wear those shoes. Well, the heel is not bad, but that looks like it would just be uncomfortable. We have an ad from Nordstrom that looks like it's a fold out for different shoes. I have to say, so far I'm not that impressed with this magazine. Thought that it would have a bit more in it. So this page says Tall Tales for the romantic warrior gladiator styles to make you chic in the knees. To make you go chic in the knees. Those are horrible. I don't like those. I mean, I don't think that looks right together. You probably can't see it. Here we go. Can you see that? With that just doesn't look right to me. I don't know why. Maybe, I mean, it's just not my style. There's a bag down here that says a bunch of shit I basically can't live without. I would gladly have that in my life if there weren't so many people that would judge me for it. That's really cute. These are some funky looking shoes. I thought these were men's shoes at first. There's some OPI nail varnish. That's kind of a cute dress. It's kind of short, but it's cute. Riot Girl. This looks like kind of like a gothic look. I like those. And those. Oh, what's that say about me? It says, for the rebel who walks on the wild side, black platforms with embellishment and volumes. Those are pretty cool. Kate Spade perfume sample. On the Rocks. No diamond studs here. These white gold pieces are served with a twist. Wow, those are very, very flashy. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty. But I don't know if I'd wear something like that. Unless it was like a really, really, really fancy occasion. That's a pretty blue. Revlon ad with a male model. I don't know if you can see that. It's different. There's a lot of different brands in this that I've never heard of. Liz Claiborne. Under $100 with fringe suede folklore prints. The boho look gets a southwestern spin. I don't like these that much. Has anyone ever heard of Kenzie? I've never heard of that brand. There's some Cinderella jewelry. Can you see that? It's quite pretty. I like that color. Mary Kay. I think they had this in another magazine or another issue that I looked at, Big Girl in a Skinny World, and I really liked this feature. I wish it was more than one page, but I actually like especially that dress. It's very pretty. This Trident Tropical Twist. This is an ad about at work. Different questions. What's the best way to get noticed? What's your style philosophy? Things like that. So here's a Physicians Formula RX for Glamour, which is a DIY lash extension. This story says, I am Eric Garner's daughter. When 24-year-old Erica Garner's sister called her on July 17th saying, Daddy, stop breathing, she had no idea how those 3 words would change her life forever. Here in her first magazine interview, Erica tells her story. I'll have to read that later. I've never heard anything about that. This is about Gina Rodriguez. It says she is on Jane the Virgin. I've seen something about that, but I don't know that much about it. Those look delicious. I've never had that before. They've got a new double peanut butter. That looks good. Fountain of Youth. Books, what we're reading, that's what I'm into. Dark Sparkler by Amber Tamblyn. Motorcycles I've Loved by Lily Brooks Dalton. Gut Shot by Amelia Gray. Inside the O'Briens by Lisa Genova. Never heard of any of those. I like the cover of this one. sleeping cream for more rested, younger looking skin. Oh, okay. Thought it was like literally cream that helps you sleep. I would need that if they made it. I'm sure there's something out there like that. Diomatic. You want to do something with your hair color, but you don't know what. Stop focus grouping your friends and find out below. It's like you start here, how much of a change do you want to make, and then it's like a flow chart. So you can figure out what color you want. I typically don't dye my hair anymore. Another ad for Neutrogena on this right page. DIY hair guide, style without heat. I need to read that one. Grow out, cut bangs. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Get rockstar hair. No thanks. Lip service. Could scoring your dream job and winning over your fiance's family all start with the right shade of lipstick? New research says yes. Really? I don't think so. That's kind of weird. Why would that matter? Looks like we're getting into the part of the magazine where it's like models, different weird clothing styles. Seems like there's always a section for that in every magazine, or at least every fashion magazine. I kind of like that. Okay, so this lady's name is Kerry Washington. Oh, she's the star of Scandal. She looks way different on that picture I saw earlier. Let's look at that, because that did not look like her. That does not look like the same person to me. It just doesn't. I don't see how that's the same person. I guess in Scandal, does she have short hair, or does she always have her hair pulled back? I can't remember. I've only watched a little bit of Scandal. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but this looks like an interview or something that they've done with her. Oh. She says, I didn't grow up thinking I was pretty. There was always a prettier girl than me. So I learned to be smart and tried to be funny and develop the inside of me. That sounds like a poem. That girl looks like she's about 12. Yep, she still looks about 12. My camera shut off. This says 28% of women rely on their employer for information about financial or retirement products, and 17% of women rely on family and friends for financial information. Well, that's not good. What have you learned about money? Don't waste money, but do reward yourself on occasion. Oysters are worth it. But $20 bottles of wine are usually just as good as $80 bottles. Keep your car for a long time and choose something practical. Flaunting money is ugly. Invest like a grandma. And that is from Sophia, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, founder and executive chairman of Nasty Gal. Not sure what that is, but I like her advice. 75% of women say having enough money to maintain their lifestyle in retirement is important. I would agree with that. But your lifestyle is probably going to change when you hit retirement. Things that are important to you now may not be as important to you then. 33% of women feel they are on track or ahead of schedule in planning and saving for retirement. Well, I'm not part of that percentage for sure. I need to read this article later. Fact or fiction? You've heard so much, gathered tips from your parents, your college roommate, and that guy in the benefits department. How's a busy girl to sort through it all? Here, the real deal on what advice to keep and to toss. Okay, I'm starting to like this magazine for April. Towards the back here, it's got some good stuff. At least I think so. I haven't read it quite all the way yet. So here's something on health news about vitamins and things. Something about, this is like a fitness report. Getting physical. Happily never after. Her brilliant and charming boyfriend wanted to be the provider. Who could say no to that? In this exclusive excerpt from Spinster, Making a Life of One's Own, Kate Bullock explains why she had to stand on her own. It sounds interesting too. Well, this magazine just did a 180 on me. I like that clutch. Poolside. I think these are like waterproof types of makeup, I think. Probably. Yeah, waterproof mascara. Stuff like that. Ooh, look, $1 off. A body wash that I'll probably never use. April horoscopes. So this month is my birthday. So I'm a Taurus. Let's see what it says about me. The mood. Determined. Desire is your most trustworthy ally this month. Write up a priorities list and work through it, using charm and cooperation to assert your will. Keep your mind steady as a warrior's, never forgetting your goals for a moment. Sounds good. My power day is April 26th, which is right before my birthday. And this says, anything is possible should be your mantra, Aries. So if you're an Aries, remember anything is possible. I'm not really big on like horoscopes, but I think they're fun to read. I don't know very much about star signs and horoscopes and things. I just know that I'm a Taurus. The bull. And we've got something about Fergie working on a new solo album. I didn't know that. And on the back is Dior. So this magazine's not that bad. Like the majority of the beginning and middle is kind of touch and go, but towards the end there, I think there'd be some pretty interesting articles for me to read through. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it relaxed you. And I hope that the background noises didn't bother you too much, because I'm beginning to think that dog has been barking this entire time. Hopefully not, but we'll see when I play this back. So I hope you guys get a good night's sleep, and hopefully I will be able to make some more videos in the near future. But until then,